Hi, my name is Barb Bruno, and I'd love to invite you to a webinar that I'm conducting in cooperation with the New York Staffing Association on April 21st. And this is going to address how do you land the best clients? What do the high achievers do? What are the 7 habits that they have for landing the best clients? And again, so often I'm hearing, recruiters and salespeople complain that we're being treated like transactional vendors, that, people are only using us when they're desperate or they're negotiating. They strictly want to get the lowest price. It's not like we're being selected as a strategic partner. But the problem is that often we're conducting our business like a transactional vendor. And so you can't complain if you're being treated like a transactional vendor, if in fact that's how you're conducting yourself. And clients are convinced, I was in front of your end users in 2025. Most of the conventions I did were in front of our customers. And they told me over and over and over again that they've got openings, they've got business, but they don't want to break a new recruiter in because we're all alike. All the salespeople say they're different, but when they ask them how they're different, they all say the same things. Now, the high achievers in our profession have got it down to a fine art. There are 7 things that they do, 7 habits. And so what I've done is I put those in a high achiever playbook that I'm going to share with you during this webinar. And so you're not just going to come to a webinar and hear training. You're going to get forms, you're going to get scripts, you're going to get a step-by-step process. And you're going to learn how to elevate the conversations when they try to lower costs. You don't want to reduce your prices. You want to elevate the conversation. How do you really select the best clients? Because the clients you represent really impact your income. They have the greatest impact on the amount of income and the amount of success you're going to achieve. So how do you strengthen the loyalty? How do you go from just filling jobs to actually helping your hiring managers achieve the outcomes that they're trying to achieve? Do you even know the KPIs that your hiring managers are trying to achieve? Do you know where they want to be in 3 to 5 years? We've got to elevate the relationship we have with hiring managers. This is a relationship building business, and we've gotten so transactional. That's why we're being treated like transactional vendors. And so during this webinar, you're going to get not theory, you're going to get a step-by-step playbook showing you exactly how to land clients. So many people were struggling last year, and most of my training clients had a record year because in May, we changed the whole approach. I was in front of these audiences, I was hearing what they were saying. So I went out and taught all my training clients what to change. And most of them had a record third and fourth quarter. I would love nothing more than to help you have a record year. And I don't want you being compared to your competition. I just want you to be valued. So if I'm a hiring manager and I'm hiring in the niche that you actually specialize in, I need to have that top of mind awareness where I know to call you first. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. So this webinar could be a real game changer for you. It's not just a webinar you're going to attend and then go back to the way you normally sell. It's going to change your whole approach. And I'm telling you, the return on your investment of time and money to invest in this webinar is going to come back tenfold, if not 20-fold. And you're going to look back at the end of this year and wonder why I wasn't doing some of these things sooner. So please sign up. I would love to answer your questions. I'd love to interact with you. And you're going to get a recording of this webinar in case you can't attend live, but it's April 21st. And I would love nothing more than for you to register so I can teach you what I've learned so you also can have a record year. Have a great day, and I look forward to interacting with you on April 21st. Thanks.